All right, let's reset here, or let's focus on our next presenter.
I'm so excited about this.
The husband and wife team behind the new Westminster's new soul food restaurant, Collision Course.
Hello, everyone.
Hey, yes. So we are getting prepared for tomorrow night. We are top 5 finalists in the Carol Fish Challenge.
Congrats.
Thank
you.
Take a breath, you got this.
So we prepared that presentation for today, and we're just going to run through it. We can expand on some things a little bit afterwards, just with some of our community relations and outreach that we want to be able to do. But if you're ready.
I'm ready.
Yeah. Okay.
Please. I've been ready since like May 28th.
Hey babe, have you thought about what's for dinner tonight?
I'm up to my knees in kids. I haven't even thought about it.
What do you think about Italian?
We had spaghetti last night.
How about Chinese?
You and I don't like the same place.
Pizza.
I fed it to them for lunch.
How many of you out there have had this conversation or one just like it at least once a week? We know we do. Enter Collision Course.
Wait, Collision Course? Is that a repair shop?
No, we do get that from time to time, but Collision Course is a restaurant. It's a soul food experience. It's the collision course of all the experiences and ideas from the restaurants that we both worked, colliding into courses for our guests. Collision Course is a reflection of our journey from where we've been until now. I'm Tony Gerald. I'm the owner and chef. I grew up in Prince George's County and moved to Carroll County when I was just 14 years old. I ended up graduating from Francis Scott Key High School in Union Bridge, Maryland. And I've been in the restaurant business for about 25 years now. Some people might recognize me from singing Happy Birthday at some of those restaurants, with Rock Salt right down the street being the most recent restaurant that I've worked. I also won 2010's Carol's Idol, which is a countywide singing competition. So, just a lot of notoriety just around the county and things like that for myself.
And I'm Ashley Gerald, co-owner and front of house manager. I moved out to Carroll County when I was about 13 years old, grew up mainly in Baltimore, but I spent the majority of my adulthood and adolescence out here. I'm a graduate of North Carroll High School. May it rest in peace. We actually met in a restaurant.
Yep, shout out to Applebee's, Apple Buddies. You guys are out there.
Opening a restaurant has always kind of been the plan, right? First it was a 5-year plan, and then kids happened, and life happened a little bit. And then it was a 6-year plan, and a 7-year plan. And back in December, I looked at Tony and I said, hey, if not now, when?
Not shortly after that conversation, our friend Tiambe, she informed me of a space that opened up right up on Main Street in Westminster that would match our desire of a small soul food restaurant that would match our family recipes with some contemporary treats. When I initially saw the space, it is absolutely wonderful. The history of the building, the tin ceilings, everything just kind of just spoke to me. And I immediately envisioned Collision Course as a staple in diversifying some of the food options here in Westminster. It will be a full service restaurant and bar. And right now we're just renovating our space, trying to expand the kitchen, get new equipment, and just expanding or redoing the bar as well. When it's all said and done, we will offer a wonderful sit-down experience, carry out third-party delivery, and then walking delivery to some Main Street businesses as well.
Yeah. And based on our research and our experience, we knew that the time was now. So the restaurant industry is projected to actually exceed pre-pandemic revenue, finally, at the end of this year, by about $30 billion. Seated restaurants make up about 40% of that total revenue. It's an impressive number. Our target market is between the ages of 25 and 55 years old, and they spend about $150 to $170 a month dining out. That population makes up 60% of the population here in Carroll County, and they can be broken down into several market segments. We are really hoping to become a destination location here on Main Street, not just for our great food and our handcrafted cocktails, but for our atmosphere. It's a warm, inviting environment. We're gonna have bold colors, we're gonna have great music, and we're hoping that this environment makes our youngest and our oldest guests feel right at home.
We both have been in the industry for some time now. We realize that it's going to take some time for us to get our operations just up and running to a optimal efficiency. We've projected about 6 months for us to be able to do that just with what we know about the business. We did some conservative projections the first year at $1.3 million. With if you see the revenue, we're increasing just a few percent every year, as well as net profit. We're projected to do 5% net profit in the first year, and just increase that just by a little bit every year after that. We've been present at several Westminster Main Street events, and at this time are averaging over 100 guests per event, with each guest spending between $18 and $20 per visit. That is remarkable when you factor in the limited time, the lack of the full menu, and the lack of liquor, beer, and wine options, which we've already procured our liquor license for our restaurant right now as well. So due to that community support, we recognize that we already had some menu favorites, barbecue chicken egg rolls, if anybody out there has seen us, but it is giving us some confidence to just be able to keep pressing forward with our restaurant.
And if the numbers don't speak well enough of us, we are the only soul food restaurant, Southern inspired cuisine, for at least 25 miles. And it's full service at that point too. So we have a full bar and restaurant.
Not just a carry out.
Not just carry out, not just counter service. You're getting the full experience when you come to Collision Course. We mentioned earlier that we're speaking about walking delivery. We are actually in the process of developing a program that's going to benefit the places around us that don't have a fully functioning kitchen, like City Park Gaming and Brew Room, like Covalence Spirits, that's opening later this year. We're all very excited about that. So we're working on a mutually beneficial program where we will actually deliver food to their guests and we'll walk it into their establishment. We have big plans for the next 5 years. This is for both with local partnerships and also with employee benefits, community relations, and business expansion. These are all super important to us as the core of who we are. We want to take care of our employees. We look forward to providing a full insurance package, a full benefits package to our employees. Mental health is a big focus for us. We also have amazing community relations plans, the things we want to do with the community. And of course, expand the business. We definitely have plans to do that, mobile catering, hopefully possibly an outdoor space.
Even so far as to more locations as well.
Yeah.
I think just at the heart of it right now, we're a family business. We are Carroll County. We do this to support our community. We do this to make a legacy for our family. We found the best way to be able to do that, and use our platform to be able to do that as well. We can't wait to welcome everyone as guests to Collision Course, where hunger
And satisfaction.
co-op.
Good job. Is that your daughter?
It is. It's Collision Baby.
It's the Collision Baby.
Someone saw her at Pride. We were at her, and my sister had her, and that's the Collision Baby. And I'm like, well, she's Collision Baby now. Questions, please.
Yes, Chris.
So, most important question.
Yes,
Tell
sir.
me more about these handcrafted cocktails.
Oh my gosh, no one asked us about those yet. Do you want to take it?
Yeah, I was gonna say, okay, so we visited Naples not too long ago. Shout out to our friends in Naples down there. And we visited a few different places, saw just some things that they were doing up there that we haven't really seen here. One of our main dishes will be chicken and waffles. So one of our sections for handcrafted cocktails is going to be cereal milk, where
This is his creation.
where we're doing drinks that mimic Cinnamon Toast Crunch or crunch berries and things like that to go with our chicken and waffles. Also one of our signature cocktails will be a Collision Course Hurricane, which we just do just a little bit different, more blending a Mai Tai and a Hurricane together with floating some dark rum on top, things like that, to be able to just to differentiate ourselves from different restaurants around the area.
Can I suggest a good painkiller?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Because my wife would love you.
Alright.
Good painkiller.
And then I'm going to expand on the cocktails. So we've been in contact with some wineries and breweries around town, and we really, really want to focus on bringing local beer and wine into our establishment. We don't see a lot of that around town, and we want to be able to spearhead some of that, coming into Westminster. So we have a pop-up at Pike the Side Brewing next Friday on the 26th.
Mm-hmm.
We also have a pop-up here at River Downs in Finksburg on Friday, right after the Biz Challenge. So this just gives us the opportunity to really bring some light not just to Carroll County, but just surrounding. We're talking about southern Pennsylvania or northern Virginia. Bringing some beers and some wines in from different breweries and wineries around.
Yes.
Tina Thomas.
Great job on locking down space, I have to say. Now, and you were saying in the presentation that you were looking at possibly doing outdoor. Isn't there already a patio adjacent to? Do you not have access to that?
We don't at this time.
Yeah.
I'll just leave it at that.
Okay. So, but the potential's there for you.
Yes,
For
oh,
sure.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Because
Yes.
I hear all this pouring into the community because you're all about community, and that is awesome because we're all about community too.
Sure.
But I would hate to see you have to leave because your expansion thoughts would take you away from that.
No, it's definitely an option for us, just not right now.
Well, and the expansion too. So yes, we would love to have that outdoor space, but even so, we can expand without it. So a huge thing that I really am interested in too is having the ability to do offsite and mobile catering. So possibly a trailer or a food truck, because at that point we have a presence at the Maryland Wine Festival. We'd be able to be at Summerfest. We're not necessarily taking away business from the restaurant, but we're being out in the community there as well. We can do weddings, we can do other events. So that's sort of an option for expansion as well, even if we don't have the outdoor space.
Is it a lease issue or a health department issue?
Lease.
Okay, all right. Fair enough.
Yep.
Yeah, we just
We'll talk about off camera.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
The end, please.
Yes. Yes. So,
All right. Any other questions?
I've got one.
Yeah.
What would it mean to win the Biz Challenge to you?
Great question.
yeah.
I mean, really, so we are still in the process of opening the doors, right? We still have some equipment that we need to get. We're finishing it out, framing out the bar right now. Most of the construction is complete, which is like, yay. But we're in that last final push to just get the doors open, and everyone's kind of chomping at the bit for when that's going to happen. So that $10,000 is going to just edge us a little bit
Yeah,
closer.
it'll help us, finalize some of the furniture and
Yes.
some of the decor that we really, really want to do. When I think about, soul food, and I think about that restaurant, I think about, matching that up. So, putting, vinyl records and inlaying them in the bar, and, even tickets, from, concerts and things that people have been to. My father-in-law has a ticket from a Prince concert, and, just being able to do that and, put that down, that's conversation starters, when you come into a restaurant. Or, just, being able to put yourself back in those times, where you did go to a concert and you heard James Brown, or you heard, Michael Jackson or Aretha, we want to bring that, that
feeling.
that feeling to our restaurant.
So that money will help us decorate as well.
Right, so from a presentation standpoint, take that answer and add it to your presentation for tomorrow, for the Biz Challenge.
Okay.
Yeah, say, what would you, the whole presentation was awesome. It's like, here's the plan. But you guys, your eyes lit up when you were answering his question about what would you do if you won. So add that to the end of your
Well,
presentation.
they will ask them that.
Yeah, they will. We have
Judge will
5 minutes. Is not a lot of time.
Right.
We're timing out right now, like 4 minutes and 42 seconds.
Yeah, we
so.
expanded today just because, we can just kind of relax and really start to, expand on some of those ideas and things that we have in our pitch. But,
I do actually have it scripted where I talk a little bit about like the final push, but we kind of
Even if they don't ask you
deviated.
that explicitly, you can tack it on to the end of another
Sure.
answer within the Q&A section.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's good feedback.
Any other questions? No. So when are you opening again?
Fall. Fall is our target.
Pushed.
Was
I
fall
hesitate to say a month. I don't even want to say it because every time I do it, we have to push. So this time it was a construction thing that we really had hoped to be open by July, and then construction is just a whole thing.
Yes.
So
Do you need help in terms of volunteers or anything like that?
That would
that
be.
may happen.
Yeah. It takes a village, and I think our village, if they're out there watching right now, thank you so much.
Oh my gosh.
I have a friend who coordinates other friends and volunteers to come and help. I'm focused on my part of it and getting the restaurant open. So he just kind of says, hey, what times are you going to be in there working? And I give it to him, and then he coordinates everything. He says, such and such will be there, and this person will be there, helping me out. This person can do electricity, or not right now, but this person can, help out with some tools or, framing out a bar or framing out the hosting and things like that too. So, it's been really, really wonderful to see, just the support that we have been able to gather, in that time.
Talk to us about what you intend your hours to be. 'Cause I know when you first arrived, someone was asking you about Monday.
Sure.
Mondays.
Mondays, we'll definitely
We will
be
be
open on
open
Mondays.
And then we'll carry regular restaurant hours. I think being able to expand a little bit later as well, into the night, especially on the weekends, going, to midnight, maybe a little bit, pushing that closing time.
As a consumer, one of my biggest complaints was that I can never get dessert anywhere late at night because I'm always like 9:30 and I'm like, I need something sweet. So I said if we could have small plates and dessert options for later in the evening, that's something that's really important to us as well. We're trying to do.
What about Sunday brunch?
If we get to expand,
Yes.
then we will absolutely do a Sunday brunch.
Yeah.
So
We need more refrigeration space, but that would be like the ultimate goal.
yes,
would be
that's
brunch on
our
Sundays,
that
for
is
sure.
our goal.
What time is your event on Friday, the 26th?
It's from 5 p.m. until
Whatever.
Well, I
they
don't
say
know
from
what-
5 until 9 or 5 until 10. But if people are there and they're hanging out and they're
You're gonna have the barbecue egg rolls there?
yeah, so absolutely.
Is this on your website?
All right.
Yes.
Yeah, it's on our website. The events are listed on our website. We're talking about Pipe Aside. I'm not sure what Pipe Aside's hours are that Friday because they do have
next
Summerfest
Friday.
the next day.
Sorry, the
Yeah.
26th.
Pipe Aside has Summerfest the next day, so I'm pretty sure we're solid to that 5 to 9 because I don't want to keep them out super late.
Yeah.
It's okay, we're early either. So we'll
Yeah,
be
yeah,
there.
yeah.
Right.
But we definitely will be ready to go at 5. I think they open at 4, but we're gonna use that first hour just to make sure we're ready.
Yeah, so Pipe Aside Brews on the 26th, and then like I said, Riverdowns this
This
Friday. Riverdowns has a full bar in their clubhouse, so we'll be able to do cocktails and be able to give you some food from the food.
We have a couple comments on Facebook.
Okay.
Jennifer Young from Covalent Spirits also agrees on adding more information about what you would do with the money from the Biz Challenge, even
Alright.
if you just put it on the financial slide that
Okay.
you have on the presentation. And then Steve Lowe agreed with that. And he also said that you lit up when you talked about the handcrafted cocktails. Those were the most engaging parts of the presentation, if you wanted to talk more about that as well.
Within what, 5 minutes?
Within 5 minutes.
Okay. We'll just talk really fast. This is a restaurant closing course.
Just throw out the word cereal cocktails. Cereal milk cocktails. That's all I have to say.
Catchphrases. You have to ask.
Right. In the first 15 seconds of your presentation, I was like, wow, she's talking too fast.
Me?
Yeah, I couldn't understand what she said in the first 3 sentences.
The skit.
Okay.
The skit. Yeah. It was good.
Yeah.
It was just, you were just like,
Yeah.
Well, and if you have to drop this, I mean, this is tomorrow we're talking about, right?
Yeah.
It's
There
literally
can't be too
tomorrow
many
night.
changes.
Oh,
They're
yeah.
So, but yeah,
Let's
I mean,
take a
if you
breath
drop the
about
skit,
this.
you could have more time to talk about other stuff. But-
Yeah.
But the skit's nice, I like it.
I like it too.
Yeah.
It's engaging.
Yeah,
it's a good time.
What I've always
It's good.
heard is it's all about giving the sort of like presidential election speech, like during the question and answer. So they ask a question, you kind of answer, but then you say what you want to say during the rest of it. And that's always been my
I feel like Tom gave us similar advice
Yeah.
yesterday.
like use that time.
I can see Tom doing that.
Yeah.
And I don't know if anybody saw the article that was posted in the Carroll County Times yesterday, Baltimore Sun.
No big deal, we were just the front page.
Thank you,
Right.
Ethan.
I saw
Thank you so much, Ethan. He did such a wonderful job of being able to get some more of our ideas and community relations out there. Being able to do the artwork program that we want to do.
Oh, yeah, I didn't even
I
talk
saw
about that.
Yeah, being able to do the artwork program that we want to do with Winters Mill. My best friend is the musical director there at Winters Mill, and being able to support them. My daughter will be there as a freshman next year. Just that's something that's just dear to us. I did that for corporate restaurants, and I want to just be able to do that in my own backyard. To be able to do fundraising and support.
The report card program.
Yeah,
I love the report card
absolutely.
program. It's something he did when he was at California Pizza Kitchen. It was not a corporate thing. This was a Tony thing. You brought your report card in. It doesn't matter what your grades are. He's not asking you to bring in straight A's. He just wants you to bring in your report card. You show him, it's an accountability thing. It's being proud of what you're doing. And if you're showing it, you're not gonna be like, here's my F's. But it's this thing of someone else cares, right? That's always been his thing. And so we have a report card program. We haven't decided yet what the incentive is going to be. At CPK, it was a free pizza, but we'll figure out what that is. But it's something I'm just super excited to bring to our community on a very personal level, not corporate.
Absolutely. Education is huge, and it's not about just straight A's. It's about just applying yourself
Yes.
and being able to do that. So I want kids to be able to do that. Young entrepreneurs to be able to come and ask questions and like I said, that article just brought so much light
It was
to what
really
I do. Yeah, it was so good. I got goosebumps reading it, and I was like, man, he really did a good job of capturing what we want to, how we want to operate as a business. So.
I'm looking forward to having a chicken and waffles place there. I lived in Los Angeles where they had Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles, which was like the first time I'd ever heard of chicken and waffles.
Yeah.
So it took me moving from Baltimore County to LA to hear about it.
Yeah, and it's very off-putting the first time. You're like,
Yeah.
chicken and waffles.
Yeah. And then Miss Shirley's does a great chicken
I
and
know.
waffles.
I used to live right by there
Oh, wow.
during my Towson days.
Yeah. So I'm looking forward to that.
Yes.
All right, we usually end with the question, how can we as a community help you? So what else can we do to help you guys?
I think just doing what the community's been doing right now. Coming to support us at our pop-up events and really just giving us the feedback from the consumer point of view. Especially with the food. But that's a huge thing for us right now as well. We are entertaining investors and things like that right now. So this is a great platform, and tomorrow will be a great platform for that as well. But the community support, just keeping the momentum going for us
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
until we open our doors. That's the best thing that the community can do for us right now.
And as you think about investors, are you thinking about scale and like a 5-year projection or longer where you have multiple locations
Yes.
potentially?
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
We have potential right now to expand
Just-
into like
We've expanded.
Yeah.
I have east and west and north and
Yeah.
south, so,
Right.
and I have people who are interested in seeing, what we do and how we do it, to see if that's something that, we can definitely do.
Yeah.
Excellent. All right, we have enough time to do a couple community updates. If anybody needs to get up there and share anything about what they're working on. We obviously have the Carol Biz Challenge tomorrow. So if you don't already have your tickets, Carol Biz Challenge. Steve, you're online, and you would probably appreciate us doing a quick shout out. So tomorrow, 6 p.m.
You gonna play the video?
Yeah.
Should I play the video? Okay.
Sure.
Let's see if this will work.
Didn't fool us.
I think that's going to be the live stream. I don't think it's a video.
Gotcha.
Oh, okay. Oh, that is live stream, right? Okay. Anyway, any other updates for us, or we can just adjourn and you guys can all talk amongst yourselves. Going once, going twice.
Oh, wow. Let me see if I can pull something out of my sleeve.
What am I putting up?
Let's go to let's go to the Find Your Purpose page first.
On
It's
Instagram?
in the
Yes,
fans on
remember you got
this.
to log in. What'd you say?
Oh, nothing.
Oh, lie.
See you here.
Thanks. Alright, so I'm gonna go backwards. Today I just officially launched this flyer. It's called Rain on Main, and it's gonna be a bike ride we're doing on Main Street. And we are starting at Fair Ave, up past Colonial Ave, and then ending at Longwell. So we're gonna have a bunch of people riding bikes down Main Street, and Main Street is gonna be shut down for that time period. So we're riding bikes, and then we're gonna take that right, come around, and we're having a cookout at City Park. The event is free, free food, free drinks, and it's gonna be pretty cool. I'm not wearing a helmet. They want us to. I'm gonna be a rebel, but other than that, it's
That's
gonna
your
be
legal disclaimer.
absolutely.
Must wear a helmet.
But yeah, so the Westminster City is gonna be locking down so all the kids can kind of ride and stuff like that. So it's gonna be pretty cool.
So where should everyone convene?
We're gonna it's at Fair Avenue. It's up there near, I think, 140 Shopping Center.
Okay.
It's at the top of Main Street, so I'm gonna have all the bikes and everything up there, and we're gonna just ride down.
And everyone should be there by what time?
6 o'clock.
By 6.
Yeah, I'm gonna send out like a bunch of personal messages to people that I know that are coming. Cause it's not gonna be, the cookout is gonna be kind of like real public. The bike ride is more like people that I know to kind of keep it more under control. But so I'll send you a message. But yeah, I'm excited about that, and that is next Tuesday.
And yeah, fair is where at the top of Main Street where the farmer usually sets up his stand.
Where the
That's
fruit is.
Oh, okay.
We're gonna jump over the stand on the bikes.
Got it.
All right, so
It can be any kind of bike.
no motorized bikes.
Okay.
Yeah,
Good to
you
know.
got it. Any kind of regular bikes. They wouldn't allow me to have motorized bikes because
Okay.
the kids would have the dirt bikes out there doing the 12 o'clock boy stuff.
Okay, yeah.
You can back out of that and go to the next picture. All right.
Starbucks.
Yes. I think was it Monday we were awarded the Starbucks Foundation Neighborhood Grant Award. It's basically like so out of 18,000 applicants, we were nominated out of 18,000 from a small group of 1,700, and the Westminster Starbucks was one of them that got picked, and they picked us for a grant. And then we're gonna get to do like a big event, like a grant ceremony at Starbucks. I'm gonna get some banana nut bread. That's the only thing I eat there. But,
They don't have enough room there for y'all.
yeah, I know. I gotta scale down. It's just too many of us. I'm like, how many can I bring? But so we're gonna do that, and hopefully I get I would invite all you guys to come to it because it's definitely like an awesome thing. They are also sponsoring a raffle basket that we're doing for a fundraiser we're doing in September. So the Starbucks is gonna put a bunch of like gift cards and different things in there. So that's kind of cool. I'll tell you more about that when I hear more, but that just happened like days ago. So can you go to We Are Carol?
Is that on Instagram?
Yeah, it's the Community Foundation's Instagram. Yes, there it is.
Should follow it.
So the Philanthropist of the Year award. Yesterday I got a phone call and they said that we're getting an award, the Rookie of the Year award for nonprofits at the Philanthropist of the Year award. That's at Martin's West on September 21st. It's only 5 organizations that won that got I guess they won awards, and we were one of them for the Rookie of the Year. I don't even know if I was supposed to announce that yet, but it's all good.
That's all right. We're fam. It's great.
Yeah. But yeah, so I know we have a lot of updates, but every single week we just kind of we're like constantly trying to find new things to do, new stuff for the kids to do. So like every single week I'll have updates about something else that we did. So thank you guys.
Anybody else have a quick update? All right. Thank you all. Well, Tina, it's why don't you wrap us up here real quick?
Okay, great. Thank you for coming to 1 Million Cups. Thank you to our presenters. Oh my gosh, my mouth's watering already. Imagining going to restaurants and supporting them through the app, and then knowing that we're going to have a hometown. Oh, shrimp and grits. Yeah. I can't wait. This is going to be awesome. And I can walk there. It's in town. So we are 1 Million Cups. I want to thank definitely Magic for hosting us and bringing 1 Million Cups to our town. Startup Portal for being our support and alternate location. Jeannie Bird for the sweet treats. Let's see, American Ice Cafe for the Go-Go Juice. Can't do without that in the morning. And hey, we meet every Wednesday here at 9 a.m. on Main Street in support of our entrepreneurial community. So if you know of anyone who is trying to think up how are they going to get their idea, the thing that they want to do in the community together, and they have no idea where to start, they can come to us. You can go also online to 1millioncups.com, the number 1millioncups.com/Westminster. Click Apply to Present, just a couple of sentences, and we'll help get you started. We'll connect you to these amazing people who are doing amazing things in our community. So we'll see you next time.